Okay.
So that up there shows where the toilets are.
Oh, okay.
Because then you talk to the municipality will then say, well, we don't have a budget for them now, this and that and the other. Yet at the same time, these are people that have been there for years and years. Somehow humanity has to kick in. Where do we then see ourselves putting up a hand and say, can we help? Because South Africa is a water scarce country.
Absolutely.
And looking at our state of our infrastructure right now, I think we need to think beyond the conventional way that we have been doing things of connect to the municipal system and all of that. If we can then actually think about doing this. A, no water. B, friendly to the environment if you're looking at what are we able to then achieve.
I travel the world, I've been all over the world, and every time I come home, I say, there's no better place. I have to fight to fix this country, to make sure that you, your children, your grandchildren, will be able to then walk out on the streets without even fear of you being robbed. You and your children and your grandchildren can live a life of dignity, where if you have to go to a doctor, you can go to a doctor and see a doctor that will give you professional help. Where your grandchildren can go to a school and be safe in a school. And after finishing school, they can find employment or start their business that will be able to work. Where if you're driving on the street, there shouldn't be potholes that you have to drive now going up and down crisscrossing. Where you don't have to go through load shedding. But more importantly, where you have a government that is able to account for each and everything that they do. And that they put you first and themselves last.
Wow, you're very blessed. I'll dance with you. I'll dance with you.
Daar zit er voor ons. Die keer dag voor ons. Twee rules. Als we hier van de Krugersdorp. Thanks, Solly. Solly, you maybe you never got a job in the pier, but a job in my bank.
Hello. How are you? Good. Hello, Mama. How are you?
It's
very well.
Station Command.
Oh, yes. No, pleased to meet you. Pleased to meet you. Hello. Tell me a policeman that has gone shooting this year. None. Why? Because they are told, the poor men are told that there's no ammunition. So now,
every 5 years.
yes. So, but the law says you have to go every year.
Twice a year.
Yeah, so twice a year, sorry. So if somebody gets shot by a policeman now, the state can be sued. Now I have an appreciation of what you guys go through. We have an appreciation of what the men in uniform go through. And this is why we want to fight. This is why we want to fight to then say, if we're serious about fighting crime, substance abuse, theft and issues of infrastructure destruction, then let's give the people who are willing to do the job, the space.
And
Reality ke hore Gauteng can only build 30,000 houses ka ngwaga. Backlog ya batho ba batlang dintlo mo Gauteng ke 1.38 million. But legally,
So we are here, we're in Tembisa. I've met with the community that had quite a number of issues that they were raising with me. Issues of safety, issues of settlement, corruption in the RDP houses that have been given here, and some people heartbreakingly telling me about how they have confirmation that they own houses, yet the houses they've never even in a day in their life been able to be in the same houses. These are the problems that South Africans are sitting with, and I'm moving around and going and meeting with community members and hearing these things firsthand. And it's heartbreaking to see women, men, young, old, who are coming and saying, we want an alternative, and we want to give them an alternative. And I'm glad that with these communities, there's quite a number of things that we want to do, and some of them are not even going to take us being in government to be able to then address them. And I'm hoping that we can then assist in addressing them. We are going to be taking some of the matters through the court processes. We are going to assist wherever we possibly can as a party, because we want to provide some relief to people who have for the longest of time been shortchanged. And it's high time that we show that the DA really cares and the DA can